Episode 78, Psychic Abilities. Good evening, I am Tomas Guevara, and this is the channel Rewriting the Reality. Please subscribe to my channel to follow how our consciousness is being changed. In today's episode 78, we are going to talk about psych abilities, abilities that we all have but don't express. As I have been saying, a new shift in consciousness started around the year 1994. The purpose of the shift is to change our reality. It will finish around the year 2075. That is one of the reasons that I named this channel Rewriting the Reality. As I have expressed previously, future, as this shift in consciousness moves more fully into its expression and its completion, so to speak, there shall be movements in the area of our sciences that move more fully into the direction of what we view to be our science fictions presently, and in this, there needs be an incorporation of consciousness into our sciences, for our sciences are limited in their direction of accomplishment if they are not incorporating the element of consciousness. They may only move so far, so to speak, in a physical direction without incorporating the element of consciousness. We are attempting to be interactive or connect with our psychic abilities. You can confirm this by watching dozens of YouTube channels in which many people are showing their psych abilities to see the past and the future, be it through meditation or an altered state, so to speak, or dream states. That is information that we are in actuality offering ourselves. Information that you can tap into using links of consciousness, but as I expressed in the last episode 77b, to be understanding of these links of consciousness, within our objective understanding, would require that we allow ourselves to let go of all that we know and understand within our objective awareness, for these links do not fit within our objective understanding. Therefore, they are entirely unfamiliar to us. My goal is to provide you with the information for which you probably don't have the time to research these changes that are occurring now. One of these cases is the case of Alison DuBois, born January 24, 1972. She is an American author and purported medium. DuBois claims she used her psychic abilities to assist U.S. law enforcement officials in solving crimes, forming the basis of the TV series Medium, streaming now on Paramount+. Her powers as a medium were tested by Gary Schwartz of the University of Arizona. Schwartz claimed that his research supports DuBois's psychic abilities, while skeptics have pointed out flaws in both DuBois's claims and Schwartz's research. She claims she has visions of both the past and the future, but it's mainly the dreams that allegedly help the police solve crimes. Remember, dreams are the cradle of our reality. DuBois was born in Phoenix, Arizona, where she attended both North High School in Phoenix and Corona del Sol High School in Tempe. Despite dropping out, she obtained her GED at the age of 16. In college, she worked as an intern at the district attorney's office in Phoenix. She received her BA in political science with a minor in history from Arizona State University. DuBois refers to herself as a medium and profiler rather than a psychic, because of the negative connotation she feels is associated with the term psychic. She claims that she became aware that she could communicate with departed souls when she was 6 years old. DuBois claims she uses this ability to connect deceased loved ones to the living, and also to help law enforcement agencies solve crimes, such as the Texas Rangers and the Glendale, Arizona, Police Department, and that she used these abilities as a jury consultant. These law enforcement agencies have since either denied any such cooperation or stated the tips provided by DuBois were not helpful. According to TV Guide, Alison DuBois spent 4 years participating in various tests at the University of Arizona to assist with their studies of mediums and psychic phenomena. Gary Schwartz, director of the Veritas Research Project, claims that DuBois has psychic abilities, arguing in the March 6, 2005, TV Guide, anyone who's looked closely at the evidence can't help but come to the conclusion that there is something very real going on here. At their first meeting, Schwartz says DuBois accurately described a friend of Schwartz's who had just died. Impressed, Schwartz conducted a series of interviews, including one in which DuBois stated she contacted the late husband of a woman in England, knowing only the woman's name. The woman, after reading a transcript of the session, affirmed that 80% of what DuBois said was accurate. Schwartz published his research in a book titled The Truth About Medium. According to a statement by Du Bois, she does not endorse the book or Schwartz. The television drama Medium, which was aired first from 2005 until 2011 on NBC and CBS, is based on Alison Du Bois's book, Don't Kiss Them Goodbye. The show was created by Glenn Gordon Caron, creator of Moonlighting and other television shows, who is also one of the writers for the series. It is produced by CBS Television Studios. Alison said that every episode is not a biography of her life, it is simply based on my life experiences. It is an accurate portrayal of my life and the people who share it, with a little Hollywood magic thrown in. She does state in both her book and in the edition of January 3, 2005, of Sci-Fi Weekly that the program closely resembles the truth of her own life. Several details of Arquette's character match Du Bois's life, such as the name of her husband on the show, Joe, and the fact that he is an aerospace engineer. Both the character and the real-life Du Bois have 3 daughters, and the first case the character consults on in the show's pilot is with the Texas Rangers, the law enforcement agency with whom the real-life Du Bois alleges she first worked. Skeptics such as Paul Kurtz and Ray Hyman say that Du Bois does not have psychic powers. Skeptic James Randi says that people such as Du Bois give the appearance of psychic powers through cold reading techniques. For example, Du Bois, when doing her first reading of Schwartz, told him that his deceased friend was telling her, "I don't walk alone," which Schwartz understood to be a reference to his friend's confinement to a wheelchair, which Du Bois could not have known about. Randi says that Schwartz leaped to an unsupportable conclusion, since the notion of not walking alone can mean any number of things, and certainly does not describe being in a wheelchair. Randi also asserts that experiments that allegedly yield positive results of psychic powers, such as the ones done with Du Bois, are not conducted using proper scientific controls. In light of Schwartz's assertion that some of his experiments with Du Bois were performed under such conditions, Randi questions why the rest of them were not, and points to a report demonstrating that a few of Schwartz's experiments were not performed according to standard scientific protocol. Schwartz's point-by-point response to Randi's criticisms was published in 2005. In 2005, Randi offered to have Du Bois tested for his $1 million challenge. According to Randi, Du Bois declined his invitation to the challenge. Former FBI profiler, behavioral science expert, and MSNBC analyst Clint Van Zandt challenges statements about psychics helping law enforcement, arguing, if psychics were truly successful and if their results were not simply the consequence of trickery, at worst, or good interviewing skills at best, then why don't law enforcement agencies have psychic detective squads, or real X-Files unit, or other ways to integrate these paranormal investigative capabilities? Du Bois is married to Joe Kluper, and they have 3 daughters, Rora, Fallon, and Sophia. Du Bois believes that her daughters share her psychic abilities. I don't know Alison, but I know that anyone can do what she does or pretend to do. I also know that our sciences are way behind in understanding our powers. Anyway, I recommend all of you to watch this series Medium. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel.